Hello, everybody. I have just received boxes of the new version of the Supercards. It is called the Community Edition, and I thought we'd unbox it together. So, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of cards and a whole bunch of boxes. And let's go through the community edition. Now, the community edition is different than the regular edition, the mixed edition, in that we have changed out 17 of the 24 cards. So you will see some standard classics in there and some new ones. So let's go through what they are here. So for the first one to say, thank you for everybody in the remote community who contributed. And thank you to my dear friend and colleague, Alfred Boland. You can find him at redbull.nl, who does the graphic design for Collaboration Superpowers and has done it for years, and whom I couldn't have built this company without. So thank you, Alfred, for everything. Now let's go through the cards. One more thing before we go through the cards is on the back of the card, you can see who the card was attributed to. So let's start. Thank you, always good. Write in the chat. Classic, you're on mute. This one I use daily. Gelmo, this one has changed from enough, let's move on, to good enough, let's move on. I think it just softens it while still getting across what we're trying to say. So this one's a good change, I thought. Can't hear you, also a classic. You're still on mute, so that's also good. Be right back, also a classic. Please mute. This one used to be please mute yourselves, so it's just become a little more general. Should we record this meeting? Always a good reminder. I put this out before some meetings that I really want to record as a reminder for myself to let's record this. Anything else? Let's check in. Let's see how we're doing. You're still sharing your screen. Classic. Don't hold back. Tell us what you really think. Can't see your screen. Awesome. Classic. What's that behind you? And this, I think, might be one of my favorite cards, actually, of all time. And the leaves are green. We tried not to make any of the super cards green because, of course, of the green screens. But I like this one because it references the pineapple. And I have a pineapple from Room Rater, which is a Twitter account that rates people's backgrounds, mostly political people. But so I've got the Room Rater, and they give you extra points if you have a pineapple in your background. So that's where that comes from. All right. Next up, async instead. Definitely an evolution from where we've been coming from. I can hear you, also very handy. No, you go first. I also really like this one. I need to reboot, always handy. Cheers, always handy. And great idea, also a classic. So as you can see, we have 24 different super cards. 16 of them are different than they were before. We've kept the old classics and we've added on some fun and inspiring messages that will hopefully be useful in your online meetings. If you want to order your own, you can go to collaborationsuperpowers.com. The store is in the upper right corner. Go ahead and go there. And I hope they make your online meetings more productive and more fun. All right, see you online.